Reese's peanut butter cups are the greatest, but let me play devil's advocate here. Let's see. So, no, that's a good thing. That's definitely not a problem. Reese's, you did it. You stumped this charming devil.
Hey there. Did you know Baker's always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices? And when you download the Baker's app, you'll enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. And don't forget fuel points to help you save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Want to save even more? With a Boost membership, you'll get double fuel points and free delivery. So shop and save big at Baker's today. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Yo, check this out. This is Chuck D. And keep it locked. You are tuned into the library. The lies are buried with Tim Einenkel. Right here, right now, rapstation.com.
Trusty bastard blaster. I rip the fat beats while whack fleas take back seats. Leave 13-inch prints on backs with my black feet. The meek shall inherit a swift kick in the pants. If you call the tune, you better know the dance. Advance to the inner circle and don't make me hurt you. I still got mad issues that I'm trying to work through. My virtue is virtually vanished, and that's reality. Granted, punks are prone to panic, that's technicality. But I rip the fat beats while whack fleas take back seats. Leave 13-inch prints on backs.
Welcome, Chill Rob G, the great Chill Rob G. Thank you so much for joining me on rapstation.com.
Oh, yeah, well, thank you for having me, man.
All right, so you just got off the stage at SOBs. What draws you to the live performance?
Ever since I was a kid, my family, my friends, you know, whenever they had an event that required somebody to come out and, I don't know, narrate or, you know, get on stage, whatever. Like when I was little, I was in the choir. I just always been in front of the, you know, in front of the crowd, so I'm comfortable with it. I like it.
You've obviously been doing this for some time. Is this what you imagine hip-hop becoming, this really big commercial success? And if it has, is this the current content that we hear today on the radio, is this what you also imagined the reason why it became commercialized?
Not at all. The stuff that we hear on the radio, some of the stuff that we hear on the radio, you know what, it's cool. I'm not mad at some of the artists who are not as lyrically gifted as some of the other artists. I mean, because there's room for all of that, you know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane had a lyric back in the day. He said he could fart on a record and make it sound good. And today, some of these dudes are doing that, and, you know, they selling a lot of records, so you can't be mad at that.
It seems like, obviously, when you came out, it wasn't the most popular genre, and now it is. And now there's obviously more millionaires today in hip-hop than there ever was, but yet it seems like the power has been taken away from the artists. When you came out, there seemed like there was more of a creative freedom, and there's also this more diversity on the radio. What do you think happened?
Man, you know, when the corporations realized that there was so much money to be made based on a certain, you know, type of music. For a while there, rap music, all rap music was classified as gangster rap, like every record that was made, you know what I mean? There was a couple of years like that. And when I was making records, we had a whole lot of different types of rappers. So, but that gangster rap, you know, it promoted certain images, a certain lifestyle. I mean, you know, don't get me to go into a conspiracy theory on why, you know, that happened, but I mean, it did happen. There was a lot of money to be made from it. They capitalized on it. But I think the diversity is coming back. When you listen to the new school rappers that's coming out right now, there's some different styles going on.
Obviously, when you came up also, labels were important, right? And Sadat X has this great lyric, pretty much says, remember when saying a label is a hell of a line? Because labels aren't as important anymore. What do you think, what happened where, how much control did labels have when you were coming up? And then what happened that they don't have this control anymore?
Well, the label's control was almost absolute. My situation was a little bit different because we had a guy who really had to rely on us for what was dope. But then he had people talking to him, you know, nothing negative against the label, but, man. Wild Pitch had a lot of raw talent on it, and for some reason, it wasn't able to pay the artists and keep it going. So, that fell apart. But I digress. You asked me about why, geez, man, I'll tell you this. Today, the artist has more control than he ever did. You don't need a label at all. You can put your stuff out by yourself. If you get enough of a following, you can keep it going. Macklemore got Grammys, and he ain't never had a label.
I want to go into one lyric, a lyric she wrote for Power, and I'm going to read it, so I won't butcher it.
Right.
In actuality, my personality keeps my mind mentally based on real life situations, not speculations, but verbal illustrations of how I feel. You spit that in Power in 1989, and you must have been talking about someone. I'm not going to ask you who you were talking about or what group of people you were talking about. But these lyrics seem very relevant to today. If you look at today's mainstream hip-hop. Did you just foresee this coming? And how is mainstream rap different from when Power came out?
I didn't really see it. I didn't foresee it, but what I find is that life really goes in cycles. And the stuff that I was talking about back then, that's like 20 years old right there. The stuff I was talking about back then is still relevant because things just keep on going that way. Nothing really changed.
The great Chill Rob G. Thank you so much for joining me on the library with Tim Einenkel on RapStation.com.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
Super thug for sure, calling the rhyme skills. I am the proof, talent is never temporary. I am a truth and a plague on my adversary. Test me as your peril. I keep the razor sterile. Beware of the chill one. Technique is sterile. I said the technique is sterile. You know the technique is sterile.
Tell them who the fuck I am. Chill Rob G.
The name is Chill Rob.
Yo, when I bust the dust, you bomb bit it. The slum on the tongue spit it. I done did it, you done quit it. I'm hitting the sluts guts till the hunt shit it. You bullshitting, bitch, you ain't never come with it. I first hit it with the record label suck did it. The same time, holy feel for a minute. Is it invigorating when you wiggle your little way at any pig? I be disobeying. What is it you saying? Is it an enemy or a friend? Or you say you didn't betray him? Kicking like kid and playing. I'm leaving your liver laying in the gun spit. Bullet holes hitting above you. Like Rob G name on the ride, the rhythm cover. Rip the contract, quick to go to combat. Handcuff my arm back, violent on contact. Play the name game with the same lane. Bang, bang in your brain when I'm bringing the nightmares like Dane. It's a shame you ain't maintaining the game. Claim you reign, bringing the pain. I'm ripping you out the frame like now I'm sitting in the courtroom all day. I claim I'm innocent, but that's what they all say. Rob, tell them who the fuck I am. Chill Rob G. Tell them who the fuck I am.
The name is Chill Rob. And I might make your mind grow. Whether I speed, spit these bars or rhyme slow. It really doesn't matter, yo. Don't let me stop you from checking out the data, though. That's if you wanna know. Me, I just wanna flow. So, if you wanna go, it's called freestyle, you better bring dough. I'm one Negroid to avoid when annoyed. Not responsible for what's destroyed. I'm told that I could be a real hemorrhoid when blasting little bastards out into the void. Kinda like Freud, except my analysis caused calluses and mental keloid. But don't be alarmed, cause rap is an art. I came to take these rappers apart. Hard to separate the smell from the fart. Just kill them all to make the fresh start. Try to tell them.
Tell them who the fuck I am. Chill Rob G. Tell them who the fuck I am.
The name is Chill Rob.
Reese's peanut butter cups are the greatest, but let me play devil's advocate here. Let's see. So, no, that's a good thing. That's definitely not a problem. Reese's, you did it. You stumped this charming devil.
Meet the next generation of podcast stars with SiriusXM's Listen Next program, presented by State Farm. As part of their mission to help voices be heard, State Farm teamed up with SiriusXM to uplift diverse and emerging creators. Tune in to Stars and Stars with Issa, as host Issa Nakazawa dives into birth charts of her celeb guests. This is just the start of a new wave of podcasting. Visit statefarm.com to find out how we can help prepare for your future. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.